Hi, hi, everybody. I'm hoping I can cover the most important parts of this course, especially the things that need to be changed. As you know, there will not be any proctored exit exams this semester either. And so you'll need to delete the exit exams that are in this course and also the 15-point scheduling assignment. I think those are in Module 3 and Module 4. There is a final exam in the Commons that you can import into your course, and then you could use those 15 points from the scheduling assignment any way you want. Now in the org, if you go into the modules of the org, you'll see some ideas on what you could do with the 15 points. There is an assignment that I used back in March that's kind of like, probably I wouldn't be using that this semester. It's becoming old news now, I guess. But here's a video instructions on how to edit the exam. And also this whole module right here in the org, exit exams plan B. There are some assignments that you could use in place of the exit exam. They have to be worth 100 points, whatever you do. There's also a final exam now in the org. And I would suggest using that just because you won't have to worry about grading anything. This is a 2-hour course, and that's just what I would do. The final exam in the Commons is pulled from the test bank from all of the quizzes in this course, as well as the resume quiz. So let's go back to the course here. As I said, in the different modules, click on modules here, there was a resources module, instructor resources. There are some videos that would be helpful to you as far as, and not just for this course, maybe there might be, I think there's some videos for classes that are in Connect or MindTap as well. More supplemental instructors, but then resources for the students as well. Information on Turnitin. Sometimes Turnitin is an automatic thing. If an assignment calls for Turnitin, students do not need to do anything about submitting. It's done automatically for them. And if your students are asking for a password or a code or something, just remind them that they don't need to do anything. It's done automatically for them. There is, back up here, there is an action item in here. Look at that. It tells you that you will need to post an announcement. I think this is pretty standard. Post an announcement to your class, letting them know your policies, just to make more of an effort to be personal with them. I have used a video through the years, a narrated PowerPoint video, and I'm going to continue to use that, but I'm also going to use that in my Zoom session, the required Zoom session. And but I'm going to go through it as a PowerPoint and answer questions as I go. Okay, there are some assignments, several assignments that build one on another leading up to the resume. So if you have the assignment like this career path assignment that's in Module 1 and the personal profile statement in Module 2, if you could grade those quickly or as soon as possible, their students will be able to build on that toward their resume later on. You will notice, or maybe you won't until I point out to you, that in between Module 5 and Module 6 is an unnumbered module called Resume Help. The students will have to do these 2 items before this will be unlocked. Let me show you how this works. If you want to go to the student view, which is now in the settings area, click settings. And up here, student view. Student view. Okay, if the students try to get into resume or Module 6, resume package, they will not be able to get in until they have done this these 2 assignments here. So this resume video and checklist worth 0 points. They watch the video. There's a checklist to download. There's nothing that's going to prove that they did it necessarily. They just get 0 points for it, and they say, yeah, that we did it, and they move on to the next. The next thing is a resume do's and don'ts quiz with the 10 of the most common issues that I've seen on resumes through the years when students are doing this. So they're going to take the quiz. They have to get at least 8 points on it, I think. Yes, at least 8 points. Questions like, and it says your resume will be only 1 page long. That is per the assignment. And then after they do it, it's going to allow them to go into the next module. I'm not going to go through the quiz right now. So we are going to leave the student view. Now, when I send out my weekly announcement to the students and ask them or direct them as to where to go, what next, I always try to link to the module. So for example, when you click on the announcement tab here, and I might say to them, this coming week, you'll be working in, and then if you click over here where it's got the little link and click course links, you could say this coming week, your work will be in module. And okay, we're saying this week your work is going to be in module 2. And when you do that, it makes a live link so that they can go directly to the module. I like doing it that way just because it pulls them into the module, which has resources for them. And that might be a good time to remind them at the end of module 4 or 5 that they won't be able to get into module 6 without doing that work. Now, there's one assignment too that I highly recommend. Let's go to the assignments page. Oh, before I go there, did you know that you can change all of your assignment due dates all at one time by clicking right here on the assignments page? I have a video on it that is in the resources area, how to do this. Click on edit assignment dates and all your dates can be changed right there. And then a save, of course. But let's go on to one of the assignments. One major assignment for this course is a research paper. And the first day on the job research paper. Now, if a student goes to turn this in, this is where I'm saying turn it in is automatic. Let me show you here. Turn it in is something that's automatically done. I have also a video in resources or in the org on how to read the turn it in report. I've got a video in the student resources on how to read the report as well. But that's all done automatically, and students should not need a password or anything like that to get in to have that done. If they're ready to go to read their report, again, that little video will show how to do it. I recommend if you would like to, that suggest that students use tutor.com, and I have a video on that as well. But they could go to tutor.com and get help with their paper. They could do live chat with a tutor to help them with their grammar, their punctuation, and that kind of thing. Or they could do a drop off and pick up later. Okay. As far as the interview assignment, students can submit that they can record their interview as many times as they want. However, once they hit the submit button, it will not be able to be re-recorded without being reset by our vendor rep. So I'm going to make sure, let's see here, I might have the information. This is the org. There's a lot of stuff in the org, by the way, more than just this exit exams plan B in the modules. There's a module all about proctored exams, which you can ignore. Some assignment help here. Here's information about turn it in, no key required. Practicing welcome and the interview app. All of these things I hope will be helpful to you. So take a look. And by the way, since you won't be using exit exams, maybe I mentioned you will have to make sure you delete the assignment. Oh, this is not in this course, in the course itself. You will have to delete the assignment. You could do that from the assignments page, or you can edit the assignment. Look for videos on that too in the org or in the master course resources page. And when you are all done, if you go to settings and back to the student view, student view, and then click on grades. Unclick the calculate based on graded assignments only, and you'll be able to see that your course should still end up being 1,000 points. If you leave the old exit exam assignment in there and replace it with a new exam, you'll have 1,100 points, and then your students' grades will be inaccurate. Okay, if you have any questions at all, please let me know. I'm happy to answer questions. Some of these things can get kind of confusing, and I'm always glad to help. Thank you.